opposing Black Lives Matter becomes a grounds for removing you from student council?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me on the show, Larry. I really appreciate it. But yeah, to answer your question, it does not at all. It is blatantly unconstitutional to discriminate against individuals for holding religious convictions and sharing their most deeply held moral convictions in private. It's absolutely not grounds for removal.
Now, Jack, you must have felt like you were in a Kafka novel when you found out that you were being removed because of your sending private texts where you expressed private views about organizations like Black Lives Matter. It must have been bizarre when you found out about this.
It was. I was completely blindsided. Like Tyson mentioned, I have served in Florida State University Student Senate for going on 3 years now, most recently as the Senate President. I was 8 months into my one-year term, and without any prior incidents or anything to suggest that they wanted to remove me, just one evening during a Senate meeting, they made the motion to take a vote of no confidence and remove me for basically expressing my Catholic faith. They claimed that my Catholic faith was abhorrent and that it disqualified me from serving.
Tyson, it doesn't sound like Jack got a whole lot of due process.
Well, no due process, and you know what's really sad, Larry, is that there is a vice president of the university that sits in on all those Senate meetings, and she presided over that meeting, and she was aware that violated numerous policies of the university and constitutional rights that Jack has. And yet she just allowed that to happen. And, you know, there was a 5-hour meeting where students were just allowed to come on and denounce Jack, even though they knew nothing about him, simply because he expressed his Catholic views. And that's really sad. You know, no student should ever feel forced to silence their deepest moral convictions just to keep a job on a public university campus.
Jack, do we have any idea which of your fellow senators leaked your texts?
No, I'm not aware, but yeah, I hope that they come to understand the value of free speech soon, though.
Well, your support for Alliance Defending Freedom will help ADF, help people like Jack. Please make sure that you help them. For more information or to give, visit adflegal.org/Larry or call 888-670-1599. That's 888-670-1599. Tyson, Jack, we only have about 45 seconds left. Tyson, what's the next move?
The next move is next week we will have a hearing in front of the judge. We've asked for the judge to enter a preliminary injunction reinstating Jack as the student Senate president so he can fulfill his term as the Senate president. And so we are really hopeful that that hearing goes well and that the judge recognizes this constitutional violation and reinstates Jack so that he can carry out his term.
Jack, 10 seconds. How are your fellow students reacting here? Do you have support with students on campus?
My fellow students, my fellow Catholic students have really rallied behind me and given me their support, and it's been incredible. Unfortunately, the student body has been quite divided on the issue.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Again, please go to adflegal.org/Larry or call 888-670-1599 to make a donation. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Larry, for having us.